Jacqueline here with Figure Lovers and G-Mo Skee from the Bay Area, California. I just want to ask you a couple quick questions, burning questions that I've actually been having. I watched an interview with you actually last night. I was doing a little research, and you had told somebody that your brother, I think it was, and his friends used to rap, and they never really wanted to give you the chance to rap. And all of a sudden one day you kind of grew up a little bit, and you were a better rapper than they were. Is that the story? Is that how that went?
A little bit. It's like I was like 5 or 6, you know, and my brother and my older cousin, they would just be rapping in the room, and I would be in there, you know, playing PlayStation, and I would want to rap, and they would be like, yeah, you ain't got nothing to say, you know, and then I'm like, well, listen, and I'm 6, and I just said some off the wall shit, and they laughed at me, and it was just like, they were impressed that I was able to rhyme something, and they were also kind of like, why is he talking about doing something violent? And pretty much it's because I used to watch a lot of cartoons, and that's all cartoons do is beat the shit out of each other, right? You know, and but the thing about me growing up, I guess it wasn't really in their blood like that, because it was like a phase, you know, they got older and just stopped rapping, you know, but that shit was really in my blood. So now that I'm older and they see that I'm really doing it like eons beyond what they ever imagined they'd be doing, you know what I mean?
Well, we got Kung Fu going on in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, but things popping. Something I want to ask you is that like you kind of claim to be like a filth rapper and not a horrorcore rapper. So I was wondering if you could explain the difference between filth and horrorcore for us that don't know.
Okay. Well, it's not that I claim to be a filth rapper. It's just more like shit that I say. And you see, it's like Jason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's a horror icon, and I like to spit about, you know, kind of crazy shit, but at the same time I put like a twist on it where it's ridiculous, but it's hilarious, and at the same time it's skillful. You can hear the bars, so
yeah.
It's like I don't want to be I don't listen to horrorcore music. I listen to Jedi Mind Tricks, and sometimes Vinny Pass will be like horrorcore, but I love Jedi Mind Tricks, but I don't listen to horrorcore music. So I guess I just took the opportunity, you know, to not be put into a box of people like, oh, G-Mo's just a horrorcore rapper. I'm like, nah, this ain't horrorcore, this is filth.
Well,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
So you don't claim to be a horrorcore rapper. Did you ever grow up with any ICP or any Twisted or anything like that?
No, I grew up to like Eminem and D12 and like Big L.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, you're young. Okay. I thought you were a little bit older than that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I grew up to like Eminem, D12, Big L, Redman, Mac Dre.
Well, you're pretty young to be out doing a tour with like Kung Fu and Rec and all of them. Have you done any tours prior to this one? Like any big tours like this?
No, I headlined my own tour in December. It was called the When G-Mo Attacks Tour. It was a small tour, like seven shows, and we went from Colorado to like Kansas and back down here and everything. And it was like, I've been on the internet gaining a buzz, so everywhere we went, it was like between 60 to maybe 150 people would show up, you know, and I was stoked because I've never left California, like in my life.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Until I was 22, you know what I mean? I've never left California, and music allowed me to leave it. So it's like, that's the only tour I've been on, and I'm stoked. It feels better to be an opener for this tour because I have more to gain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's all Kung Fu's fans and recognized fans, and I'm the youngster. You know,
yeah, but you got a big response. You were essentially like the first kind of bigger guy to go on stage tonight, and you had the crowd flood from like the back of our venue all the way to the front of yours. They were chanting with you, they were going with you, and kind of the question I had was, you were kind of playing to the Juggalo crowd, which is a lot of what you have going on right now, and it's really hard to get Juggalos to take to somebody that's not an outside, like I guess an outside source. And so something I was curious about is like, are we ever going to see you at the gathering? Like if they invited you and you were like, you know, main stage, would you come? Would you be with us?
Yeah, actually, I got invited almost like this year.
Did you accept?
Yeah,
so we'll be seeing you?
I want to do that shit.
Okay, so everybody knows if they see G-Mo at the gathering, they gotta welcome him into the family.
Fucking love them.
We like our people. We are picky, but we like good music. And that was actually something that I was noticing while you were on stage was your articulation is actually incredible. It was so easy to understand you. And I was wondering, do you have any albums out on iTunes right now that we need to know about?
No, actually I have 2 mixtapes you can get them from gmoskee.com, and I'm currently working on my first album with C-Lance. He produces for Jedi Mind Tricks and Vinny Paz, and we're just working on that album right now. And I'm blessed because it's like for the past 3 years, I've just been trying to build my shit up, you know, like put out a bunch of videos and songs and free shit, you know, and I'm touring from just the music that I made to try to, you know, get myself out there. And it's just, I guess people like it so much that I'm out here.
Is that the Team Backpack? Is that what's Team Backpack? Will you explain that to us real quick?
Team Backpack is a platform from San Francisco. They pretty much shoot ciphers.
Okay.
You know, they invite rappers. It all started in the Bay. It was a local thing at first. You know, they let people audition. They get Bay Area artists into it. But as it grew, it got bigger and bigger and more fans out of state and everything. Now we got Chris Calico in the ciphers, Hobson. You know, we got everybody, Liquid Assassin, even motherfucking Supernatural, you know, the greatest freestyler in the world has been on Team Backpack, you know? So it's just like a cypher thing.
Well, I'm really excited to see what happens, and just a reminder to everybody, when you see him at the gathering, hopefully we will, come say hi to him. He's new to the family. One last question. The hat. Explain it to me. Because I've never seen you without it. I've watched a lot of videos, never without it. Same one, I think.
Well, okay, since elementary school, I've just always liked wearing hats, you know, like, and not regular hats though. I never wore a fitted cap or like a snapback. I would always wear like a loose wave cap or like a bandana or something, and just or sun visor, just weird hats. And they continuously changed as I got older. Like I would wear the loose wave cap with a beanie on top, but not until high school did my cousin. We were going to a party. He was like, "Here, G-Mo, wear the beaver housing hat." And I just put it on, and I haven't took that shit off since.
So we don't have any like weird balding going on, is it?
I have no scalp. Like
what? You were scalped by an Indian?
Man, my skull is just exposed.
That's where the mad genius comes from.
Yes.
Okay, well thank you so much for talking to us.
Hey.
We'll see you at the gathering. Have a good one.
For sure. Woo, woo.